Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Revenge, so let's talk about this episode. So supposedly this is the last episode until March 8th. I'm so confused with the schedule with ABC right now, because I know a lot of the shows are returning March 8th or around that time, but Revenge came back, and now it's just like going back on hiatus. I think that's really, really weird. But let's talk about this episode. So with this episode, we get to see that Emily's finally happy, but Margot wants to destroy her happiness, and she might have found some evidence that she doesn't want to find, and finds out that Jack is part of the killing of technically Daniel. So she's not really happy. We haven't really seen if she made a decision or not, if she will blackmail Jack also. Jack's also a bit jealous because Emily is now in a relationship with Ben, but you know what? Jack took so long that, Emily wants to be happy, and maybe Emily sees Jack now as a friend instead of someone that she loves in that way, and a boyfriend. But I guess when the show returns, we'll learn more about that. And also also a big story is with Nolan and his new wife, Louise. Louise finds out that she did not kill her father, and she's able to get all her riches again, and it seems like Nolan and Louise are happy. For now. In the smaller stories is Emily trying to decide if she wants to be Amanda, or at least call herself Amanda, or does she want to stick to Emily, and that's... Oh, also the bigger cliffhanger that we don't know much about, but another person in the family has died for Victoria, and Victoria is trying to find her place after pretty much being dethroned in a way, with all this controversy with Daniel's death. So that's pretty much the whole summary of the episode. And what did I think of the episode as a whole? I had a lot of positives for this episode and some negatives. First of all, the hiatus, of course, I'm just gonna complain about that because it's a really weird hiatus. Usually it's like, pick one. If you want to do a winter hiatus, do one, but not give us 3 episodes and then come back in March. But I'm pretty sure they did that last year also, so I'm not totally surprised. And I guess at least we got 3 episodes when all our other shows were off air. So yeah, that's a complaint. And also, I would say the cliffhanger with Victoria, whoever died in the family, I think it is Charlotte. And if it is Charlotte, it's pretty disappointing what they did with that character. Because if she died, I understand they're trying to show that Victoria has nothing and Emily's kind of won. And where will Victoria go from here? Is she the villain of the story anymore? Probably not. It seems like that's where the story's going, and Margot's taking that place. But yeah, I actually wanted a lot more for Charlotte, and I think she was a total waste in a way, if she does die, at this moment, because they did not flesh out the whole sister story. Daniel just died, and unless the actress really wanted to get out of her contract, and I saw her Twitter post that she's like, oh, Charlotte's gone for good. I thought they were just gonna write her out and not mention her, but they're gonna kill her off too. I think that's super weird. I guess it's just trying to build up more story for Victoria, but now there's no Graysons left, and that makes this show feel a bit empty. Now, especially with the newer characters, which I do think Louise and Ben has improved a lot. Ben has become a likable love interest more than I thought Aiden was, so that's a good thing. And I think Louise has become a likable character too, because Louise is making Nolan happy, and I feel like at least she's a good person so far. So I kind of like where Louise's story's going, and that took a long time for me to kind of say, because I thought she was a character that I just did not care about. But her and Nolan, I think, is a cool combination, and showing that Emily was kind of the sensei of this episode, and how much Emily has grown as a character, I thought that was great, because again, she's become more of the sensei of the group, where I think is a lot of growth for Emily. So yeah. The Charlotte thing really annoys me if she's dead, and I think she's the only family member left, so we'll see when the show returns what they do with that. But that whole entire story really disappoints me because I wanted more for her character. Emily was great in this episode. Again, finding happiness for now is great. And then Margot as a villain, though, I'm still not buying it. I understand why Margot wants to do it, but I liked Margot at a time when she was with Jack and she was a good character, but her being villain, you can't replace Victoria like that. I like that Victoria is going a different route. I don't think you could stay a villain for such a long time, or at least make it interesting. Hopefully they can make Victoria interesting as a villain again if they go that route. But Margot is so not convincing. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I mean, what can she do, really? More than Victoria. She's like Victoria 2.0, but you have Victoria still in the show. So that's something we'll have to see as the season goes on. But overall, there's a lot of great moments here. Louise was likable, Ben was likable, which I think is a big plus. Jack kind of discovering his feelings about Emily, which is kind of like a finally thing, but maybe a too late thing. And like I said, I think Ben's kind of this likable love triangle thing, and Jack quit being a police officer in this episode, so I'm kind of happy about that because I didn't think he really fit in that role. So yeah, I'm excited to see where the show goes when it returns, and I do think they need to find a bit more of a story arc now that the Malcolm Black story's over, but I'm excited to see where this goes, even though some of the plot points I'm a little uncertain about. But hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, I'll have reviews for Revenge when it does return. And this is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. And also in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.